Kate Baldwin has the story behind the voting on Capitol Hill. So, Kate, what went awry today?
Well, I think what is notable is when you were listing that vote count, that 65 Republicans who voted in support of that bill. That's noteworthy. And you probably heard it in that press conference as well. That is far less than House Republicans thought they were going to be able to get in support of this legislation. And when the voting was happening, and this is what happens in the House, there's electronic votes. You basically can see in real time where the votes stand, and the lawmakers in there can see it as well. And when you saw that the nay column was continued to rise and the people in support did not, there was a lot of arm twisting going on off camera on that floor as the leaders on both sides, because both sides, Republican and Democratic leadership, they supported this legislation. They were trying to get not only people to change their vote in support, but to also hold their vote. That clearly did not happen today. And where to move forward, that is a big question, Namwa. I've spoken to one of the principal negotiators on the Senate side, Republican Senator Jud Gregg. He said simply they don't know where they're going quite yet. The Senate was fully anticipating getting to the chance to vote on this later this week, but that clearly cannot happen because it did not pass the House.
So, Kate, it sounds like this is a surprising outcome. There did seem to be some confidence going into the vote today that the bill would pass.
Well, they knew, and everyone was very careful and very diligent to say that they knew this was going to be a tough vote. It's a tough vote to vote for because you're talking about potential price tag of $700 billion no matter what party you stand with. But they also knew it was tough because it was going to be close. This is a legacy vote that people continue to talk to me about. This is a vote, no matter where you vote on this bill, it's going to stick with you, and it is going to stick with these lawmakers. They did, behind the scenes, what we were hearing from Democratic aides and Republican aides, they did have some bit of confidence and optimism that they were, in the end, when it really came when push came to shove, that they really were going to be able to get the votes that they needed. So in that respect, there of course was some surprise, and that was intense in that House floor. And you see it in these press conferences that we're seeing. You can just see how disappointed and how passionate both sides are when it comes to this vote.